Greetings, my friend. This is Gilles Monsieur. I'm a bit congested today, but I've been asked to come anyway and make a brief message, discuss a few ideas. I'm going to pull one card to see what the card of the day is. The imagination. Imagination is more powerful than knowledge. Although sometimes it feels like Spirit is showing me those wonderful freedom that is before me, and I say, well, it's like okay, it's fine, but I cannot use any of that in the present because it's just imagination. It's not my imagination actually. It is my guidance, but I cannot put that my guidance. So continue to dream big, to imagine, to continue to imagine, and for life is there was a philosopher that I recommend you study. His name Heraclitus, very old philosopher. It's not easy to study his work because there is only fragments, so depending on how we place the fragment, the text may be interpreted differently. But he mentioned in one of his fragments that life is a stage. We come in, we watch, and then we're gone. He realized that human life is very ephemeral. And there was also the great poet Sheakspear, William Shakespeare, who was an acronym for it was, I think it was Sir Francis Bacon that took this acronym, the will I am, to shake the spears, to explore the darkness of the human soul. It was an incarnation of Lord Saint-Germain before he took on the responsibility of becoming the violet fire to transmute all the darkness. He wanted to see if he really wanted to do that, and so we send greetings to him. We are grateful for his guidance and support. And he mentioned that every man and every woman is living on a stage and we all have to play different role at different time of our life. On the higher level, it is God that's playing all the role, the main role, the supporting role, is providing the stage, is writing all the script, is providing the lighting, and depending on the consciousness of the actor, he adjusts all that. So just it is very much a role play. We do not want to take it too seriously. Sometimes I feel like I've learned all I needed to learn on this physical realm. My consciousness has reached the immortal, eternal plane of consciousness, and I feel I'll be much happier up there. So I tried to go to my crystal pyramid the other day, and it was like, God, before I even get there, God send me back down and say, I need you here. I say, okay, fine, I'm here. And so, but it's like, for me, it's like, because I'm not being able to paint right now, I can travel, I don't have a social life, so I don't mean to complain. God says, well, everything will change really rapidly, but so it's like, when I cannot paint, it's very difficult. I feel like my life, it's like, it's what keeps me sane, and so when I cannot paint, I feel I'm losing my sanity living in this crazy world. It feels like God is allowing the rebels, the satanic and the Luciferian beings to run the show, to run the program. It's completely, and so a long time ago, I asked the creator, I said, well, why don't you put an end to it? He said, well, I still love them, and like also, but like yesterday I went and I made an appeal to the Ancient of Days. For there is a trial that's been going on between Lucifer and Gabriel of Salvington, the head executive of our universe, the appeal at the Ancient of Days, and this trial has been going on for 200,000 years. And so I went to the Ancient of Days. Where do we stand? Are we going to have some resolution? And say, well, it depends on God. So we pray to God that this solar flash will come, humanity's consciousness will be raised, and will be able to move beyond all the globalist plans. I do not and cannot consent to any of their plans. I hope more people join me in this in this appeal to the Creator, to say that we want to live in a world of peace, joy, abundance, freedom for all, where all beings can be looking for their wisdom and fulfill their highest creativity and passion, and the restoration of all the sacred kingdoms of the earth and all that. For this solar flash, it's coming soon. It's been prepared for a very long time, and he will elevate all consciousness. It's going to create. We're really ready for that in many ways. So. For the fifth dimensional life will be the reward for all that we've been doing, for all that we've been doing. But for now, we need to focus our own reality, our own frequency. For me, if I ever had a studio that I could paint, that I could receive, it's like I would be more patient to allow all that to unfold at God's speed. For now, it's like I feel like, sometimes I feel like, what am I doing here? It's like I've learned what I needed to learn. I know what I needed to know. I don't know everything, but once we raise ourselves enough, we become independent and free. The lower energy do not affect us, and the more we tune into the frequency of who we are truly, when we remove the mask of the ego and we allow our soul and our spirit and our God self to be that, then we'll be able to affect more and more as a collective the evolution of the Creator's plan. For personally, I have a very specific path of service that Spirit has revealed to me. For now, I'm okay with the fulfillment of this fourth dimension and the realization of the highest dreams and desires of the physical realm. And I know it is coming in God's speed, so it's like God's timing sometimes is can be God works in mysterious ways. There is always reason for what happens. Even we cannot understand everything. We shouldn't even try. Just ask for a life that is simple and spiritual, that is balanced, that is harmonious, that is fulfilling. And for not everybody will be called to get involved in the physical, in the actual transformation of that. Of the world. So, but everybody that's willing, ready, willing, and able is welcome to participate. Just follow your own calling, whatever that is, and do not carry the world on your shoulder, because the world is heavy. It's like just lead by example. Just be simple, be spiritual. Try to be a beacon of light in this world of darkness. That's basically what I would recommend. For now, it's like we're dissolving the observer is to dissolve the walls of ice, the dissolution. For it's like very hot here. It's like but there is this global warming every summer, and there's this global icing every winter. It's part of the natural process of the earth, and so it's normal that it's hot in the summer and cold in the winter. But here is about is the tears. By acknowledging the sorrow, we are dissolving by accepting to go through what we are going through, and the rewards will be the freedom at the end. The past is beyond the illusion. The judgment has already happened in truth. So it's just a matter of execution. And when the time comes, things will change. Where we are now is experiencing. It's the cultivating the serenity, the virtue, to become one with nature, to enjoy the experience of life. And wow, the future is this magnificent. It's called silence. It is the star. It is the realization of dreams. On the invisible world, we have possibilities. There's all kinds of possibilities that we see. Now we want to manifest them. On the outside world, there is the freedom is the fool, is the freedom from fears. So things will happen. Actually, sometimes it looks very dark right before the. Sorry, I'm like really much under the weather. Has the same. For there is so much more to experience down here. It's just sometimes we get a little bit impatient. But if you feel like you feel like you're tired of all this world of darkness and being run by madmen, and you're not alone. When the more enlightened you become, the more you realize that. There's many forces in this world that are running the show, that are not working for the highest good of all, and yet it's part of the play. We need to balance it out, and once there is enough balance, things will change. So I thank you very much for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing, and I thank you for your donations. It's really helpful to me right now. God willing, I have a very important project that we'll talk about it. That will it's been for 30 years in the making. It could have started in Miami in 1992, but I had to restart it when I came to France in 2001, and hopefully the Spirit says it is ready. It is getting ready. So I will talk about it when the door opens, and I'm going to finish with a song. It's a song that talks about hanging in there and just be enjoying the fight, enjoying the challenge. It's very much it's a song that went through my mind, and it's called "The Eye of the Tiger." Rising up, back on the street, did my time, took my chances. Went the distance, now I'm back on my feet. Just a man and his will to survive. So many times it happened too fast. You change your passion for glory. Don't lose your grip on the dreams of the past. You must fight just to keep them alive. It's the eye of the tiger, is the thrill of the fight, rising up to the challenge of our rival. And the last known survivor stalks his prey in the night, and he's watching us all in the eye of the tiger. Face to face, out in the heat, hanging tough, staying hungry. They stalk the odds till we take to the street for the kill with the skill to survive. It's the eye of the tiger, is the thrill of the fight, rising up to the challenge of our rival. And the last known survivor stalks his prey in the night, and he's watching us all in the eye of the tiger. Rising up, straight to the top, had the guts, got the glory. When the distance now, I'm not gonna stop. Just a man and his will to survive. It's the eye of the tiger, is the thrill of the fight, rising up to the challenge of our rival. And the last known survivor stalks his prey in the night, and he's watching us all in the eye of the tiger, the eye of the tiger, the eye of the tiger. I'm sorry, I just ran through all the soft tissues I had. I have to go through those things now. It's like I'm gonna get some more. But it's so hot. It's like really, really hot out there. I already went out once today. I'm not sure I can face the sun until it cools down. So I just thought I come and wish you a good day. Nevertheless, it is Sunday. Probably this week will be good. We're getting ready in an event. The observer is authenticity, to sign on self, be true, to be true to yourself and be true to the world, to everyone else. The highest wisdom is love. Continue to love yourself regardless, and continue to cultivate ever increasing octaves of love. What we need to understand is hope. Continue to, it's not easy. Sometimes we're challenged to be patient, to hold on to the highest vision, regardless of what the obstacle or all that we have to face. So hope was like when Pandora came from heaven as the first woman. She had this jar when the gods put all of the miseries of the world inside the jar, and so it was a box, but it wasn't a box, it was a jar. She opened the jar and all the miseries of the world came out of it. But Prométhée kept hope in there. He managed to feel hope in there. So it's like hope will always remain regardless of the difficulty. So continue to be hopeful. What we need to do is encountering. There's people we need to meet, and it's going to be new friends, family and friends that will come into our life. That will be really wonderful, and the outcome will be reparation. We're going to be able to bring things back into balance, into order, so it's going to be quite nice. I wanted to say also briefly that not to be shocked if there is many scandals that come about now, because the truth is coming out, and people, they cannot hide. There is so many things that needs to be coming up to the surface, and if you get a cold like that, it's really a sign that we need to stay calm and stay put and stay laying down. There is an upgrade in your DNA, in your consciousness, in your energy, because if you get a cold and then you take a lot of medication and you ignore it, then Spirit will send you another illness that will force you to stay down. So for 2 or 3 days, when you get something like this, is really a sign to slow down, to take it easy, and to allow the unconscious, the superconscious energy to work through you. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I thank you very much, and I wish you a wonderful day, a wonderful Sunday.